Alright, I am back. YouTube, go green. Go green. Green, yay, green. Okay, this might be a shorter video than usual. I got a late start because I had to write up some news this morning, and it's like just one of the things. There was just a fair amount to it, and it's, oh my, it's a stupid thing to have to write up. And by that I mean, this shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't be news. And I don't care if this dates when I'm doing this video. It's not like that really matters. Plus, sometimes when you see the save game, that shows the date anyway. So, oh yeah, that's right. Where am I going? There. Okay. So the new Intel CPUs were announced the other day, like the i9-9900K. Yes. And
I should stay hidden if I don't want to fight.
it is an 8-core, 16-thread CPU from Intel that. What's the base clock? It's 3.6 gigahertz, and it boosts up to 5 on single. It's a single core boost. Well, you know, naturally, you want to see how that compares to the AMD stuff. It makes sense. You want to compare Intel against its competitors, just as you would compare AMD against Intel. Well, where things get a little complicated here is that the embargo for the actual reviews and such isn't up yet. That'll be on October 19th, I'm pretty sure is what I saw. But there was apparently some commissioned performance results, commissioned by Intel, that an outlet put out. And another place saw this and was, you know, these results included more than just the 9900K and the Ryzen 7 2700X, which is the AMD's current top-of-the-line desktop processor. What is this last one? There it is. Okay. Not counting Threadripper, that's high-end desktop. Although it did also compare against. They did also have comparisons against the Threadrippers, a couple of Threadrippers. But anyway, when he was looking at these test results and what they are not only for the 2700X but also for the 8th gen top of the line, the 8700K from Intel, he was like, those results don't make sense. I'm gonna move the mic right now, by the way.
I should be careful.
Just bring it
High security
a little bit
here.
further back, closer to me. Yeah, and it's like, well, those results don't make sense. So he looked through the report that was, fortunately, that report can be accessed, can be seen. And there are so many things in it that are like, yeah, this isn't how you do tests like this. Of course the results are going to show Intel doing a lot better because AMD's being run at a disadvantage. The RAM technically had a higher frequency for AMD because it was running it at the max, well, at the maximum officially supported speeds for the RAM, which, what did it say, is like 2933 for AMD and 2666 megahertz for Intel. I don't remember, but the timings were just left at the default timings for AMD, which means that they're rather loose timings, while Intel got to run with the tightened XMP settings. It's like, that's not really fair. These are different settings. You did something different in the setup here, so these aren't actually comparable anymore. You can't properly compare them. So there's that problem. Also, apparently, if you fully populate the RAM slots as was done, how do I do that? How am I going to do this? Okay. Without just being spotted. Alright. But yeah, apparently Ryzen doesn't like the fully, to have all the RAM slots fully populated. which is not really weird to me, at least. I mean, it's how I've always seen is that, yeah, you always have lesser stability when fully populating the dim slots. It's just part of how it goes. And that's not, I don't think that that's an AMD thing. I think that's just a thing in general. That's typically why, like, if it's a dual channel system, like basically all desktop is right now. Jeez. This guy just doesn't budge. But it's also a weird setup because it was to give it 64 gig on the desktop iPhones. It's like, why? I mean, I guess since you were also testing the high-end desktop parts, and there was also, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was also one of Intel's high-end HDD CPUs in there as well. But it's still a, you know, that's a fair thing where it's like, no, you have them both be quad channel, the high-end desktop, but you don't bother with it on anymore. Anyway, so running it with the 4 DIMMs, it's like that also is maybe a disadvantage. I don't know how much of one, but the main thing that was found that's like, because when this was tested by Steve at Hardware Unboxed and TechSpot, he found that, yeah, these results, they don't come out. That isn't what you get. Until that is, he tested something that some people point out that it's also noted that they did this. And how he put it is he actually didn't think anyone would have done that. He figured that had to have been a mistake because no one would actually run the 2700X this way. So I've got a Threadripper 1950X. One of the features in Ryzen Master, the overclocking utility here for it, is game mode. This is because the CPU doesn't, being 2 dies that have to communicate, there's latency penalty. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, for most things. But also, some games like Assassin's Creed Origins, when it launched, this was the case. It's no longer the case. But when it launched, couldn't actually handle seeing 32 threads. So what game mode would do is it would disable one of the dies in the 1950X. So now it would be an 8-core, 16-thread CPU. It wouldn't disable the memory controller in the other die, so you still had, at least I'm pretty sure it did, still had, well, still has, it's still featured. And my mind is like partially turning off as I'm focusing on this.
This might interest Cleon, and it'll give him the proof he wants.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it kept it quad channel going to that. But anyway, apparently this is still an option on the 2700X, even though it's not necessary. There's not a real latency issue, but it's still there as an option. And what it will do is it will actually disable one of the CCXs. The CCXs are the component in these CPUs that actually hold the processing cores. Okay. And there's 4 processing cores in each, and each is capable of, come on, mind, turn back on, capable of simultaneous multithreading, SMT. So, 4 cores, but 8 threads. Well, game mode on the 2700X actually disables one of those CCXs, so it becomes a quad core. So this report is comparing an 8-core, 16-thread Intel part against what was made into a 4-core, 8-thread AMD part. And also that AMD part had worse timings on the RAM. And some other people have also had the disadvantage of the fully populated DIMM slots, which I don't know how much disadvantage that would be. But anyway. On top of that, though, it was also noted that only the 2700X was run not with the same cooler as all the others. The report says that a Noctua NHU14S, I think it was used, which is an air cooler with a 140mm fan to it, was used for the testing of all the CPUs, except for the 2700X, which used the stock Wraith Prism. This is very inappropriate. I was like, it makes sense. No? That's the only CPU of those tested that came with a stock cooler. But you are very much changing the dynamic here. It's not appropriate to do that. Alright. Damn it. And coming back to the game. Yeah, I had to write that up and then write up the update, because when Steve repeated his tests, this time using the game mode, because he initially didn't do that, and he ended up getting the same results that made no sense. So he managed to get those, but it makes no sense that you would ever run the 2700X in this way. I mean, really, this very little of the scenario makes sense. Because it's also like with the RAM timers. If you can believe that somebody would go in, manually set the speed of the RAM, but not the timings, that's weird. But also the idea that for Intel, people would set the speed and the timings using the XMP profile, but not do the same. But you wouldn't expect that for AMD systems. It's not appropriate. It doesn't function. So yeah. I'll just wait here. Okay, they're further over there, the thing I need to get to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just need to write that up, then update it, then go back. Okay, well, then also write up some other things. And I still have 2 more news items I could write up. I just haven't taken the time to because I wanted to get to this. Pretty sure they can both wait. One actually, I'll look more closely. I'm not even sure if I will write it up. I'm just unsure if it really needs it. It needs to be written up. Okay, there was something back there. I just didn't see. Oh well. Oh no, I see. It's still in this area. It's just over further. Got it. But yeah, busy day. But hey, that's how this goes. I just realized I forgot to make it one update to my notes. The I just mislabeled something. That's all. It's actually not that big a deal. But I do need to remember to do it. To go back in and fix it. Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, okay, that. That's the Athenians, though. So I'm actually not sure if I will mess with that. It's like I don't really want to actually weaken them. Alright. So I did that. Oh. Oh wait, no, he was. I already knew he was there. Okay. Rid of that. Okay. Alright, what is... Oh, okay, that's just a message board. I'm just trying to think, what is the best way to maybe go at this? This is Athenian, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Alright. I can't really do that. Alright. I'll just turn this in. Move on to other things. Actually, I don't want to climb over here. Since it's, you know, it would take me right into a restricted area. It's nice not having fall damage anymore. I've got... You know what? What is this? Oh, yeah. Yes. I'm gonna wait to turn it... There. What the heck? I have no idea. I'm gonna wait to turn this in. I want to clear Athens as much as I can. I don't want to kill people. I'll steal things, but I won't kill people. At least not currently. Maybe later I will. Depends. Oh wait, it's on the other side. Whoa, no. Hey, I left. Leave me alone.
There, his name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
You know, it's only the one. So I'll actually wait. Let them come. Oh, there's one right here. Like, seriously, right here. Less damage from fire. Where? Oh. He's much lower level than I am. Still don't even have to worry about it.
You won't last. Why won't you?
Nah. Alright. I do kind of wonder how long will it take me to do a complete clear of the map. Because I do want to do that. I did that for Origins. But this map, it just seems... I'm actually a little unsure if it is. I think I had read that it is supposed to be larger. I don't know for certain, but I definitely do feel that it's denser.
That's bizarre. I guess it's nothing.
The attack, the ability is supposed to do more damage. So that's why I use that instead of just directly assassinating him. There we go. Yes, I do realize I did say that I wasn't going to kill, but I changed my mind obviously quite quickly. I mean, I figured, it's a small thing. It's just really the one guy I need to kill. I can do that. Oh, cool. I'm not going to worry about that, but I do need to worry about the Merc.
Definitely heard something.
That's
Come on.
Actually, didn't feel a need to kill her, but whatever. Oh wait, that's true. I might have needed to kill her anyway. There. Now to go there. Huh, lovely. Politician.
Move.
No, I've mentioned it before, thinking about like doing at least part of another playthrough to see how it goes with Alexios, just what are some of the differences there. It would be interesting if I played against myself in a certain way. What I mean by that is, but yeah, what I mean is how I, like right now, I'm doing the other quests. That's how I prefer to play a game, both just in general, but also for reviewing, because I want to make sure I cover everything. And also sometimes it's like, oh, well, you can lose access to certain missions if you go past this point in the campaign. That's certainly undesirable. But just to, like... Oh, no, I can get in. I thought I was going to have to climb.
Come on.
But to, like, actually just do a campaign-focused playthrough. I mean, in some ways, that's not a bad idea. So I can also see how long that takes. Okay, it looks like you can't shake Athens. That's good. Probably if I get to Sparta, it'll be the same.
What's going on?
The new leader of the village has banned me from hunting lions. Says hunting lions is a trait of nobility. Ha! I've been hunting them my whole life. Do I look noble to you?
There is a quiet nobility in living by your skills and your blades.
Ha! True. But now this soft Athenian-born nobleman tells me the lions here are for him. He won't see any lions if I have my way.
You want me to kill all the lions?
Yes. All of them must die.
Okay.
You can count on me.
Honestly, I'd rather kill
I'll be back when everything's
the jerk.
taken care of.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. See, I wasn't sure where the lions would be. That's why I wanted to do that. You know, the fact that you can't weaken Athens is actually promising to me, because now it's like, hey, I can, you know, annihilate Athenian soldiers in there, and I feel bad.
Let's ride.
In fact, that could be very useful in other ways too. Like whenever you have a mission of kill so many Athenians or Spartans, if this is also the case for Sparta, because it's like, hey, you got a spot you can go and you don't have to worry about upsetting things. Is it really just the two? I want to get that. Why are you walking off? I mean, I know it's faster than running, but really, I do not like the horses in this game. They'll just walk off. You get knocked off in one hit. That not that fast or good at getting to you. It's yeah, I'm not pleased with them. Also, the fact that it's only one, I actually don't like either. That's a little separate. I mean, like in Origins, I know the chocobo was silly. The chocobo, the camel dressed up as a chocobo was just silly. But it was still fun. It's like this, it's one thing. I'd have to purchase other outfits for it. And it's like, well, yeah, but I have to purchase them. But the chocobo thing I got it just randomly. It's from a mission, and I haven't seen anything over here. I'm already better than 20 hours in. What am I at? I'm 26 hours in. It's like, why do I not have,
Come on.
you know, just things given to me like that? I got one for the boat. The ship. I think I'm on the horse more than I'm on the ship.
Off we go.
There usually is something in here, so in case you haven't noticed that. Then, you know, I also wonder how many, if this is really going to be watched all that much. I mean, it's entirely possible that the Star Control Origins videos being watched as much as they were a complete fluke. Also helps that I had pre-release access for that. So I had the videos ready. They went live the same day as the review, which conveniently was also the day it released. But still, a lot of the viewing time was after the release date. This, I mean, it's already several days past the release of the game, because I didn't have early access to it. So, yeah, I don't know. And then, of course, with Origins, I'm like, that was a full, well, not quite a full year after release, but it's you know, still, it's, yeah.
You're back! Have you killed them?
I took care of them. Every last one.
All
Good
two
work.
of them.
Here, you've earned this.
I always finish what I've started.
Okay, now let me also just... Yeah, I did also get some there, because I don't think I had 66 before. Nope, no way to hide it. Oh, I only just noticed that. Nah, rather keep it on, actually. Where am I going? Okay, that's right, I just... Yeah. Being silly. Forgetting things. Here there. Oh, no, I already saw. That's right. That's right. And if he finds me, great. If not, whatever. No, it is kind of nice. I mean, yeah, I know I'll be eventually going to the arena. But it's kind of nice to know that they just come to me. Okay, there it is.
Go away! Huh? Come on!
You know, just occurred to me what I should also focus on is the cultists. Because I really should be trying to upgrade the spear so that it unlocks more things for me. Hey, just give me a second. Okay, now we can do this. Bring it.
I need that bounty! Put it down!
Neither of us should actually like fighting back there. I just want to have that going because the frame rate is actually not too bad right now. Hang on. I need to check that. There. Because that should not be the case. No, apparently it is. Wow. Huh. Okay, what does it say? Is that? Now, am I able to do that? Okay. Let's see how that does, because I do not like it saying that the GPU temperature was up to 85. Yeah, that's not helping it. Alright. I tried turning on Radeon Chill in there. But wow, I mean its target is 75. The hard target is 85. I know I'm right here. I'll just do it. Oh, that's not one. There we go.
Famous for my own good.
Okay, there. Well, here, down. Oh. Because I expect to be getting into more trouble, I'm not going to mess with the bounty at the moment. But wow, that's... But you know, I also was seeing it do that for another game recently. A game I was reviewing, but it was only when I was... It was only for like 1 or 2 tests, though, when I was looking at it. So I actually don't know. There could be something kind of wonky going on.
I need to stay hidden.
I'm ready.
Don't know. No, wouldn't be him. Is it this guy? If it is, I want that. But it's not. Who is it then? Scourge. More damage from assassination and uses fire attacks.
You gotta work.
Holy crap. Yeah, you know what? On second thought, this was a very, very bad idea. Damn it. I forgot that elemental damage is kind of bullshit on you. So he in like 2 or 3 attacks got me down to almost no health. I'm gonna make a note of that. There. Where am I? Okay, that is cleared. Okay. This is a bad idea, so let's do it. I want that armor. I don't remember what he's weak to. Hang on. He's not weak to anything. He's strong against melee, though. Well, he takes less damage against melee, I should say. It's not that he's strong against it. That would have a different connotation, I think. Hey, dude. Bye, dude. Yeah, I'm after the other guy. Don't worry. Well, it's melee, so... And this is bullshit. I'm sorry, I think it is. This, hey, the guards are gonna come and help him. It's like, no, they shouldn't be intervening.
I'm burning! Now's our chance! Go! Help me!
Wait, is this a woman? Yes, it is. I didn't realize Core was a female name. Was a feminine name. Now, I did notice that Origins was seemingly without any female assailants, female enemies. Except the one assassination target. Not the case in this game. It's very even, it seems. Son of a bitch. That, no, I keep hitting the wrong. Fine, you are just going to die now. Just, I hope you understand that. I changed my mind.
Death is coming!
Join me in my crew. You're a sailor at heart, just like me.
There. There. I figured there's always a chance that they would get back up, but the fact that it was basically a... Well, I'm being distracted because I can't scan the person, because you need to pull out the bird to do that, and you don't always have access to the bird. It's like, no, that's... I mean, I don't like that. I mean, I think it's kind of an issue that you need to pull out Icarus to scan them. It's like there should be another means, even if it means something that pauses the game to give you this information, it still needs to be present, or something like that. No, they cannot get back up until you leave combat. Because it is not fair that somebody else can run over, preventing you from being... There is no reflection for that woman at all. That is actually sad. Wait. It just makes me think of the whole claims concerning getting ray tracing in games and how, hey, it can be so much better. Well, yeah, but screen space reflections should still include that, because I'm pretty sure screen space means your screen. So the fact that she is present in my screen wouldn't be called for any reason. It should be there. What are we looking at here? More damage from ranged attacks. I don't feel like it.
Off we go now.
Well, but I should. I should.
A lot of trouble if I'm spotted here.
I mean, it's just, he'd make a good member to the ship, for the ship. I find it interesting that what she's doing is she's running the spear against the blade, and I think that's also what she does for the poison. So it's somehow the spear applying it.
Help me! Fuck! I'm burning! I'll fight to the end! You can't take much more.
Can't I?
Give up.
I have a ship. Join my crew and you'll taste freedom.
Alright. Now to there, and then up there. I guess it does also make sense why certain things tie into upgrading the spear. Is that, yes, it is the spear that actually enables all of these abilities, and so you need to apply the spear to the other weapon in order to get things. That does kind of make sense. A little hand wavy, but I'm okay with that. More than the Herodotus touching it, and then suddenly we're seeing memories from the past, and he's seeing them as well. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. I do not know where that's coming from.
Careful. Don't want to be caught here. Move!
I also do want to... I need to make that criticism too. Why is it that every location needs to be risky? I'm saying, why does this need to have guards? This really doesn't seem necessary. I mean, it's like... It's a textile workshop with just 2 things to pick up. It's not like it's a military outpost. Why Why can't it just be a
Yeah, let's go.
simple, yeah, you need to go here and you need to find stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. Why am I pressing that? No. There we go. Anyway. You know what, while she goes, I'll make note of that. There.
You left a note on the board. What's happened?
I was hired to paint the portrait of a stunning athlete. So I, of course, was painting her in the nude.
Of course. Wait, which of you do you mean was nude?
Well,
come on,
that's
Millie.
the problem. So I have the portrait, but I'm afraid to bring it to her house. Her husband has taken a dislike to me.
I can't imagine why.
He has sent threats. Says he'll send a mercenary to kill me. I'm afraid to send the painting, but I'm afraid not to send it and lose my pay. I don't know what to do.
So you need me to deliver it?
Yes, you've got it. She needs it soon, Mistios.
I'm
All right.
in.
Please be careful.
Here, stranger.
Nudity was not really that big a concern. I mean, it's, well, no, he's not nude, but plenty of the art of time, like for the gods and such, were nude. So this one doesn't make so much sense.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
I mean, at least as far as just the nude portion, the idea that the two may have been having an affair and the husband isn't happy about it, that makes more sense.
Right!
But I also don't know why Kassandra would even ask the question, wait, which of you was nude for this? It's like, you can safely assume the model was. Who was apparently in
An
loincloth.
artist told me you'd need this.
Ah, yes. I was wondering when this would arrive. Here, your payment.
Okay, that did complete it. Why do I need to talk to this guy?
My favorite Mistios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list,
That's
but
right.
it came at a price.
I see. Well, sometimes blood must be shed. You were the right Mistios for the job.
Right. Oh, he's got something new for me.
Now that you forged my friend's name on the citizens list, there's one more thing that needs to be done.
Next time you
don't
want
want to
me to do
encourage
two
him.
things, tell me both at the same time.
The second is dependent on the first. I needed to know it was complete. I didn't expect you to get so upset about it.
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a citizen. He also needs a witness who can validate his citizenship.
So you want me to be the witness?
If only it were that easy. No, there's someone I have in mind. An extremely handsome man by the name of Peros.
I'll find your handsome witness.
Perfect! I knew you'd be willing to help.
There must be a good reason we can't be witnesses.
Well, Kassandra
Of
isn't a
course,
citizen.
the witness must be an Athenian citizen, but it can't be a friend. Be careful with Peros, though. It's easy to lose oneself in his gaze.
If there's more after this, I want to know now.
Of course, this should be the last thing.
Should?
I mean, is.
Time to find Peros.
He's often around the Justice Building on the east side of the Agora.
And I just ask him to help?
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sophanis were both Athenian. How you get him to do it is up to you.
With my fists, I'm guessing. Damn it. I don't know where the Agora is. Oh, north of the Athens Mint. Where's that? Athens Mint. Okay, so up here. So I just need to head east.
Witness. There you are.
It is sad, the whole you outrun the horse so often.
That's the guy Alcibiades called handsome? Can't say I agree with it.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him anymore. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
Hi.
There's something I need your help with. Well, you'd actually be helping someone else.
That someone sent you tells me it's something I'd be better off avoiding.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship. Alcibiades said it's an easy role for you to play.
Ah, Alcibiades. He is persistent. And who is this man I meant to help?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis. I know that name well. I want help though, not for him.
I don't know him. Why don't you want to help?
True Mystios never get all the information up front. Sophanis betrayed his men for Drachmi. He deserves death, not citizenship. Ah, look, it isn't your fault. You didn't know, but now you do.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine. I'll do what you want.
And the horse disappeared.
I should try to stay out of sight.
You've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanis deserve second chances. I didn't think what he did mattered to you.
Next time, let me decide what matters to me.
Understood. I should give Sophanis the news.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad without first giving them a chance?
Person isn't the same forever. Someone bad can become good.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad? How can we predict someone's actions now, let alone in the future?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable. It's what makes my job so hard sometimes.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or limit risk by not giving people like Sophanis a chance. I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad. Perhaps we can speak on that another time.
Thank the gods.
See, I would have been tempted, like, if actually there to point out, but giving a person a chance is a good thing. So, if you are to be a good person, you do need to give that chance. Not necessarily unlimited chances, but you do need to give at least one. Fine, I'll also pick that up after dealing with Cleon, who there is a part of me that doesn't want to help, I will admit. He just seems like an ass. Wait, he's a sculptor as well?
You've returned. Did you bring the proof I asked for?
I think this might interest you. I took it from the commander after I killed him. You know what it's about?
What do you mean?
Your reaction betrayed you.
Yes. The man mentioned in this note was on important business for Athens.
Why was the messenger trying to get to Mytilene?
He was to help distribute supplies to the people there, to help them against their oppressors.
Who is this man to you? You look concerned.
He was only an aide. It was his mission that was important.
I hope this proves I can be trusted to get the job done.
Proved you're competent, yes. Trusted. You did read the note.
I had to make sure it was proof of what I did. It could have been anything.
A good point. And because of this, I have another task for you. I need you to find my messenger, Yerimos.
This was the messenger from the note.
Yes, it's imperative Yerimos is freed and reaches the ship I've readied for him.
Where's the ship I need to take him to?
For now, it's safer you don't know. Once you find him, he will tell you.
Fair enough.
Tell me about this messenger of yours.
He's of no significance, but his mission is. Find him so he can complete it.
Tell me about this
Oh,
messenger
sorry.
of yours.
He's...
What mission is your messenger on?
The fewer people who know, the better. But understand, it is vital to the future of Athens.
Where should I look for Yerimos?
If the Spartans have him, he'll be in the old quarry. I have it on good authority they're holding all their prisoners there.
Don't worry. I'll get this Yerimos of yours to the ship.
See, nudity is not really an issue for the culture, so... Just realized that. That's interesting. Why is that one not painted? But the other statues are. Maybe that's gonna be a clue. A location for one of the tablets. crap.
Hermippos has gone too far, Socrates. Pericles gave everything to Athens. Yet, we must still hear of Cleon's greatness.
Aristophanes, have you not done seemly things to Hermippos?
How dare you compare me to that man? His plays are a nuisance. Something I could come up with in an afternoon, and a drunken one at that. Mine are for a clever audience.
The same audience you judge. Should it not be clever enough?
Careful, Socrates, else I make you a character in one of my plays. Do you agree with Socrates that Hermippos should say what he wants?
They're only words. Hermippos should be able to say what he wants.
I was
No matter
considering the
what
other
he
one.
says. What if he devoted his life to slandering you? Not just in Athens, but throughout the land.
Saying what he wants doesn't mean he would escape my spear.
Then everything we say has a consequence, even if we are allowed to say it. An intriguing thought, wouldn't you agree?
If you have such an issue with Hermippos, why not do something about it yourself?
I'd like to, but I haven't been able to find him. Maybe you'd have better luck.
It can't be that hard to find Hermippos.
That's what I thought as well. Maybe he's afraid I'll find him.
Once Hermippos is in front of you, what are you going to say?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but I promise you, it will be a grand spectacle.
It almost sounds like you're jealous of Hermippos.
Ha! Me? Envious of him? Making someone sad is easy, but making someone laugh takes true skill and talent.
Yeah, not really.
Wherever Hermippos is, I'll find him.
I hope you do. His residence would be a good place to start.
I mean, seriously, do I have a mark for him? No. It's not that I see clearly. I have no idea. Hang on. Oh, okay. Where would this be? Oh, Scarred Mountain. Okay. Ah, over here. There. And I lost my train of thought now because of that. Crap. I honestly do not remember. Oh yeah, that's right. That it's like fart jokes can get people to laugh, but getting someone to cry is not so easy because typically you need to actually somehow form some kind of emotional bond between the reader, the viewer, the player, whatever, and the character to whom the sad act is occurring to. So it's like one takes emotion to work, the other is the emotion itself that it is. Yeah, I mean, it's not that so difficult. In theory, at least. It also depends on what kind of laugh you consider. And also I want to point out that a comedy doesn't mean it's funny. Just, this is a general broad thing. Comedy just means the hero wins. Tragedy means the hero loses. Crap, I don't remember what the correct name is for, when it's, where's, come on. For when it is a play that's meant to be funny.
He's being held in that prison camp.
Let me know if you want some help, Dwayne.
I should watch my step around here.
is going on up there? I think I actually do want to go up and come down. But first... I'm going to leave those, actually. Can't upgrade that yet. Oh, it's only 100%. Okay. Especially for what I'm thinking about doing, I feel like that's going to be helpful. Plus 80% total armor. Wow. So getting to 30 is going to be pretty nice. As far as like getting there and then actually applying things. What did I miss in here? Oh. And I do have time-sensitive missions too. Or, okay, just the one. There. Yeah, what's... Okay. Okay, yeah. Don't mind me, I'm totally not trying to go somewhere so that I can assail you more easily. That is not at all what I'm doing. But when my blade goes in, you'll know what I'm actually doing. Let's go tonight.
Help me! Put it down!
Oh crap.
Quite a long way down.
A Spartan!
Pantelikos holds the purest marble in the Greek world. I heard they built the Parthenon with it.
I was hoping to maybe like cut the torch or something.
Let me out! Thank you! I won't
Both
forget
get
this
out on their
mystios!
own. Oh, that's not good.
Looks like I was too late for Yerimus. Huh. Seems Cleon's messenger wasn't the only one captured. Maybe I can help them too.
Over here. Help me, please. Thank you. My legs. You'll have to carry me.
What do you see? Report. Nothing at all. Fight them. Hide, sir.
Okay. Well, that's annoying. Okay, this is the exit. Or at least will work as an exit. Should work.
Thank you. I need to get to my ship. I'll reward you well.
You have a ship?
Yes. I came inland to meet an associate. You might have seen him. He enjoyed Spartan hospitality at the end of a rope.
Yerimos? I was sent to rescue him.
We can still complete the mission if you help me.
Tell me who you are.
Captain Onomaklis. I'm on an urgent mission. I need to get out of here.
Spartan patrols could find us at any moment.
Agreed. We need to get to my ship.
I'll get you to your ship. Just point me in the right direction.
It's on the coast. Just south of Marathon Beach.
What's so important about this ship?
It's not the ship, but its cargo. It must reach its destination.
Then what's the cargo?
I'm not ungrateful for your help, but it's better you don't know.
Why is that?
Just believe me. What we do is for the security and future of Athens. This mission must succeed.
My payment relies on it, so trust me, it will. Let's move!
I do want to come back to finish off the quarry, but for now, let's take care of this. Because I don't want to just drop him somewhere in case he does just get found and killed. Then I have to redo things. It's not fun.
Watch will be vigilant here.
Well, that sounds like a good location to not stay near.
Seems your crew met the same fate as you.
I don't blame Yeremus for talking. Spartans lack the most basic empathy.
Stay here. I'll kill the Spartans, destroy their ships, and free your crew.
Okay. Shouldn't be hard, there's only 6 of them.
Something happening over there?
What's that noise?
Who's doing it? I should take a look. Hey!
Three down.
Is someone there?
Nope.
Not good. There's a body. Who's that? Cut that down.
That works.
Just in time.
Is there Feluca? Yes. Just to save me some time getting over it. Although, that could also just, use my ship. I don't know, there's part of me that wants to just board it on my own. Well, okay, yes, I want the felucca then, because once it starts sinking, I can jump on the felucca to get away, instead of just having to, you know, swim. Interesting.
You don't stand a chance!
Just happened. Oh, okay. Well, that makes it interesting. The Athenians are attacking.
This is a fight you cannot win!
Guess that felucca isn't gonna end up being as helpful as I was hoping it would be.
I'm on fucking... Put it down!
Huh. We might have a problem.
Out! Out!
I'm gonna do that. So let me just make sure. Yep, that is saving. Kinda need to apparently actually sink it. And not just annihilate the crew, which is previously all I needed to do.
Find what you were looking for in Athens?
Few clues. This won't be easy.
Well, it's a good start. All we can do now is trust the path the gods have laid out for us.
I'm not the only one looking for my mother. House that wanted Nikolaus dead. They're also on my trail.
Ah, they're no match for you.
You got that right.
Welcome back. There's a message for you on the board. Came from the Delos. His name is Monarchus.
Have you been my messages, Fernandez?
I may have taken a peek.
I know Odyssey is just there.
Commanders left the helm. You're released.
Every time I jump in, there's blood. I find that weird.
You've done Athens a great service. On my return, I will make sure to acknowledge it.
Well, you did mention payment.
More than that, you will have earned the favor of some powerful people when they hear of what you've done.
I hear it's useful to have powerful friends.
The way the world is now, you need them more than ever.
What do you mean?
I've said enough, and my ship awaits. Thank you again, Misthios. I hope we'll meet again.
Alright. There. Let's get back to the quarry to finish that off. Just all the way down there.
Ella.
It's been about an hour and 40 minutes. I should stop so I can get something to eat and also write up the other news items that I have to do.
Let's go.
One or two of them should be good. And also there may be other things to write up as well. New things. I mean, not just ones that I saw earlier that should probably write up. Poison is a much safer element, it seems. No, that's everything. Alright. I just remembered somebody was coming home early today, so. They are here now, I just heard the door. There's that, but where's... Yeah, it wouldn't be that. Any of those. Ah, there it is. So how it'll probably work is after I turn into Cleon, I will stop for this session. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna try to get away. I'm just gonna kill you. Okay. So south of the Temple of Hephaestus. I think that was one that was actually marked. No? No? Okay, so we'll go out there. It's nice no longer having to worry about fall damage at all. Cleon may talk for a bit, so I want to grab the other thing first.
Who taught you to ride like that?
Sorry, just the fact that he... What?
Doesn't look like Hermipos is here.
Ah.
I should take a look around.
What do I need him for? Oh, that's right, that's right. The free speech thing. That can wait. Don't want to go through there. They get all angry.
They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
You'd better not get too close.
Not trying to. So I'm looking for an altar. I mean, it would make sense that it's that. But clearly it isn't. I am really not liking these clues. I'm saying, I'm not even seeing an altar. It's like, go south. I'm south of it. There's plenty of columns. There's no altars. I mean, it's... I know I had to look some up for origins. And I don't want to do that here, in part because the game is so new. I don't even know if they would be up. But it's just... Man, some of these are really, really bad. Because an altar of offerings, there's going to be offerings on there. I'm like, that technically could be considered an altar for offerings, as in you put them there for them to be burned, and that's how they're being offered. Come on. It's like between two columns that frame it perfectly. It's like, it's frickin' Athens. There's gonna be a lot of columns, and even then you go and look at them and it's like, well, it's not these two because there's no altar. It's not those two, no altar. None of those, and none of those because no altar. And it's south of the temple. Well, how far south? I mean, this really... It's like, it's in Athens, in this quarter, on an altar. Find it. It's like, that's about as descriptive as it is. Because, I mean, look at how far down I am here. I'm still not seeing anything that would match the description of an altar. It's like, that's a statue, there's no columns. And I'm not looking inside of buildings because it's supposed to have a view of the Acropolis, which is right there. I was about to pull up the map to confirm that that is in fact the Acropolis, but you know, you can see it there, so I guess it's not so necessary. Yeah, I mean, it should be here. It should be in this area, but there is nothing that matches the description. Yeah. At some point, I'll probably look it up. And I'll find that it's some really asinine thing, or it is that there is an issue. That seems very unlikely, because that should have been one of the things that QA would have done, was have a game that they could just go through. But yeah, I mean, this... Because we also see an offering there. This very much would make sense as an altar between two columns that frame it perfectly, that frame it, but there's nothing to interact with there. It makes no sense, unless, although that could be the case, that there is a bug that sometimes when you pick these things up, pick up the tablets, the clues, that the thing doesn't appear yet, because they're not going to be there for you to just randomly find before you get the tablet. So I could believe that there is a bug there. I'm not saying that is the case. In no way am I actually saying there's a bug. What I am saying is that I would believe if such a bug as that exists. Because, I mean, that's an easy thing to potentially happen in my mind. It's like, yeah, the trigger doesn't always go off. You need to sometimes save and restart the game to find it. So, well, that happens. And I have some years of quality assurance experience in video games that, true, not like this, but that's not an outlandish bug, and it's also one that as a reviewer, I don't care. It's annoying, but it's not going to upset me. The horses upset me more. Alright. Let's see how long he's going to talk once he loads. I'm trying to remember, where do I have this installed?
You took far longer than I expected.
There were complications.
In what way?
Your messenger was dead by the time I arrived, but I was still able to free the captain, and the ship sailed. So, I still did the job.
Ah, poor Yerimos. But I should be thankful for your initiative.
You don't seem very concerned about poor Yerimos.
Every struggle has its sacrifice. Yerimos played his part well.
What's in Mytilene that's so important?
People. We need as many allies as we can gather.
This was more than I bargained for.
You'll be amply compensated. You have done me and the people a huge service. One day you will see your part in this great work.
Alright. Politician's helmet. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, hit that actually. Alright. Oh, that... I don't even have to worry about that one. That's gonna take so long. Alright, I'm just gonna clear things here. You know what I just realized? I'm gonna have to look at that I made a mistake earlier. Oh, no, it is. Okay. I thought I had hit the thing to sell all the trade ones, because I don't want to lose this. This is cool. This should be over here, or just somehow protected. Alright. I mean, seriously, you should be able to say, no, I don't want to sell that one. Just in general as well. Okay. Gonna be stopping. See you next time.